Greetings and welcome back to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Autobot pipes. So here's his box right here with the art and all of the cool stuff. Art, there's the top, there's the bottom, you know all about this box, and then there's the figure. Alright, so let's just take a look at the figure now. Yeah, hey, so, if you've been paying attention to some of my videos, I've already kind of reviewed this mold, but not the actual pipes mold. So here he is, and he's got all of the cool things that you'd expect him to have. Let's see here, is this snapped in all the way? Yeah, I think like that. So the instructions show, having this kind of tilted in the back. I kind of like to have it like this. So I know it sticks out more, but that's the way I kind of like having it. Oops, and there we go. And so you can have his pipes are actually on his arms are actually just accessories, and you can attach them. I think in the cartoon, at least one of the shots, it looks like this, where he has pipes on the side there. He has waist swivel, all that other cool stuff, and then he has some great range of posability. So you can do all sorts of great things here, there, knee bends, ankle tilts, and the like. So it is very much like the other figure that I was showing you, which was, this is Puffer, right? So, and this is basically the same exact mold, except for the head sculpts, and you can see the head sculpts are definitely different here. Oops, let's see if I can get it to, so here's Pipes, and you can see he's got his nice little friendly face with the painted eyes, looks really good, and then the painted kind of, we'll call it a white mask there. That looks really good. On Puffer, we've got just like the regular visor and then mouth plate and stuff. So, still not too bad. Let's see here. Are these basically the same? Yeah, they basically are. The only difference is are those eyes. So you can kind of see them there. So they're actually sculpted in on the pipes model. So, and yeah, can you swap these around and put these here? Sure, you could. And then you can have Puffer with all silver if you'd like. No big deal. Everything fits because all these molds are basically the same. So, yeah, this goes on Puffer, of course. So let's go on ahead and put that back there. Okay, so yeah, so his head sculpt is pretty nice, and then it's on a ball joint, so you can get all up and down kind of motions there. Let's see here. So from the back, that's how he looks, and that's what it looks like from the side if you choose to have it like that. If you want to collapse some of that and have it like this, you can do that as well, but it's kind of, let's think here. I think you could do something like this and kind of tilt it, but it's still just a big truck piece hanging off of him, which is a lot like what the original one was like. So it was just, actually, it was like it kind of tucked itself right there. Yeah, so that's what we had going on there. And I might bring out I have the G1 reissue pipes from the Encore series, so I might just bring him out. Don't have him right now, unfortunately, for this video. Oops. Okay, so anyway, so this here, I like this. None of this is painted, but it looks really cool. You got the white arms here. Of course, these are painted silver. They're cast in white plastic, and I like the paint on the face there, and then the paint back here with the Autobot symbol. And then I guess the only other thing that we could do is show what he looks like in his truck mode. Let's go ahead and transform him. And even though I've done it before with the other figures that I have over here, I'm going to go on ahead and do it again. So, like I said, I like to keep it like this so that it kind of looks like this straight on and straightforward. I don't care that it's hanging out all in the back there. Anyway, so let's take a look at this and transform him. Okay, so I'm going to pull these arms down, and then we're going to swing them in this direction. So pull this down on this joint, swing it in this direction. Then we're going to open this up, and then we're going to turn his head all the way around like that. And then we're going to flip these tires down right there. Okay, so now that we got that, the next thing we want to do is flip this back up. Oh, actually, before we do that, this is the same thing that I showed you on the puffer piece. So you're going to take this, and turn it 180 degrees, not 360, 180, and then lift that up. And then you're going to go on ahead and close this on top of that. So it's like that, okay? And then we'll go on ahead and flip these up. And essentially, there's a tab right there that'll go right into that slot, right there on the side of his arm. So it's hard to show. I should have shown this before, but okay, there's a slot there, and there's a tab there. So we're going to go on ahead and do that. So let me put this down, bring the wheel back around down that way. So you want to flip these out, put those down, and then come back over here. Oh boy, get in there. There we go. All right, and then go ahead and tab that into the slot on the sides of the arm, so that locks those in place. Okay, so now we're going to take the cab part, and then it's on a double hinge. That's what that thing is. It's a rotating double hinge, so yeah, you could do that. But we just want to go ahead and collapse that back down, fold it back down on top of here, so it's like this. All right, now make sure everything still kind of stays aligned. We're going to turn this. There's these there are these notches right here, and they're going to fit right into that area. So let's go ahead and turn it so that those line up. You might again need to realign everything here. So I like to hold these down and then do that so that these pipes or his arms are sticking straight up. And you know that you want that tab to go right up against that slot in his arm. And then once you have that, and you'll see that they are set, you're going to fold down these wrists so that they do this number here. So, yep, that's what you're looking at. So turn this here that way, turn this here that way. Okay, cool. All right, so we got that. And then the next thing we want to do is open up these panels here. You can go on ahead and lock the legs in. There's a tab here and a slot there, so those will fit together. You can kind of lift up and then kind of slot it like that. It's a lot nicer than trying to snap it all in. Then close these two pieces together that formed his bottom of his feet and flip them all the way back out and around and like that. Then we're going to take this and then just flip it back. Just like that. Okay. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it right there. And there's pipes in his vehicle mode. Now, he looks pretty good, and he does roll, but again, the same thing I pointed out with the puffer figure is that this is very little clearance right here. I mean, this is like very close to the bottom there. You can see the tire imprint on my finger there. But yeah, you can see it'll just make it, and it'll just roll, but it's kind of very tight quarters there. I mean, even at that, so and it doesn't quite line up as much as you would like it to, but it's still halfway decent, so I don't mind. So that's what pipes looks like here. And yeah, you could put these here on the sides of the pipes, which are his arms, and then it could look like this. Kind of looks a little ridiculous, I suppose. But that's not, so just in case you're wondering, maybe it should have been here or something. Maybe they should put a hole right there. Can you plug this into here? No, it doesn't really. There's not enough clearance for you to put it there. And it would be way below. But what the instructions do say you can do, which is similar to my puffer video, is you can take these and stick them right here, and now he has a couple of Pirates cannons sticking out the back, so of his truck mode there. Okay, and to compare him, I've got I do have Huffer here. Hold on a second. Here's Huffer. And yeah, we can take a look at this in comparison, see what they look like. Yeah, it's not bad. And by the way, you can see that this is pretty clear here. You got that, and then you can see the gap going through it right there. Okay, so, but you have these in all of them. But of course, on Huffer, I think the clearance is a little bit better. So this is what they kind of look like from the sides, and this is what they look like from the fronts there. So now, of course, Huffer had all of this stuff going on here, where you got that, and what was it? The gun splits, remember? And then you can put these on here. And it makes it look like a bed of some kind. Yeah, so like that. So that's kind of what we got going on with that. And then you could just take, I generally don't prefer to have it that way because I think it looks weird. Yeah, you could fit this on here. It does fit. But again, it looks a little weird because you never saw that in the show. Whoops. And it has a tendency to want to fall off. These things do. So I just keep these in gun mode, so. And this figure over here, so I'm going to keep these here for a second. And remember, Puffer here, he didn't come with it either. He did not come with one of these things here. So there's not really a whole heck of a lot. And we can quickly transform this guy, right, the same way and show you kind of what this looks like in comparison with those. So we got that there. This, and flip these down, around, through here. And do a kind of quick transformation for you guys. And then, it's the same thing. And then make sure that those are tabbed in right here. And everything lines up, and then fold the fists down, and then take these, flip those around, slide this into here, and then go here, bang, and then flip this over here, and there we go, see? And so there's Puffer, so you can take a look at Puffer there in that mode, and yeah, so see, I think that's all snapped in, see? There we go, like that. So you can kind of see these two. We'll put Huffer over there. You can see these two, which are basically just recolors of the same mold, side by side, and see what they look like right there. See, so we got the two there. And then, of course, Puffer has the pirate cannons that are black, and you can stick those here. And, of course, then you can take, and here's pipes. Yeah, that's the way they tell you, and they do not provide you with all of the extra stuff that Huffer comes with. And the same thing with Road Ranger here, which is the other vehicle that came with Puffer. We could also transform him, and we could do like a quadruple comparison here. That would be kind of interesting. By the way, interesting fact is that this Road Ranger head sculpt, and if I didn't mention it in the other video, is trying to mimic the original G1 look of what Huffer had. So, but anyway, let's flip these around. And this one here, the ones for the cab pieces for Huffer and Road Ranger do not turn around like those guys. So they're only in this direction. So, yeah, and put these down. Yeah, flip these down over here. Flip these down again. So if any of you have problems transforming this after this video, wow, I've shown you 4 times it looks like now. So tab these into there, make sure they're locked, turn this on its side, and then the same thing here, and then lock it all in place. Make sure that you don't kill or scratch any of your beautiful paint on here. There it is. So and flip these, lock again, and then pull these over to the front, flip it over. There we go. And you see that Road Ranger has the same type of arms that that Huffer does there. So there we go. And that's pretty much it. And of course, he comes with the same kind of thing on the back, which well, if you wanted to use that one there. But this is not a review about Road Ranger. This is a review about Pipes. But since Pipes has so many mold mates now, thanks to Amazon. And by the way, I did purchase this from Hasbro Pulse. And I bought it with a couple of other figures, and they gave me free shipping, which is kind of cool. I don't know how exactly that works, but yeah, so there's Road Ranger right there. So, but for the purposes of just having everything plain, I'm going to take these apart and put them away over here, and there we go. So I'm going to set all this stuff to the side. That way you can just kind of take a look at the trucks. And there they all are, all 4 of them. I don't know if they're going to make any more trucks based on this mold. I think that this is dang plenty, frankly. But, The two most interesting ones, of course, are these guys here. If you're into the G1 continuity there or whatever, you've got, of course, Huffer, and then you have Pipes, which is the subject of this review. Anyway, so it's really sharp looking. I do like it. It's got some good engineering to it. It's got some holes, like all of these do, but not entirely perfect. But I do like this mold. So, and I like this. Figure. I think it's good. And if you're looking for a good, inexpensive alternative to maybe a masterpiece, and you like the way this looks, this would probably fit well into your, we will call it a chug collection, but I might be doing a video on that soon, just talking about how, how we can get these videos, or how someone can collect these. So, anyway, there it is. Pipes. Yeah, you can get it at Hasbro Pulse. I hear it's also showing up at Targets and Walmarts and other stores like that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to help support my channel, please just subscribe. That's all. It doesn't cost anything, but hey, I appreciate it if you do, and I'll talk to you next time.